Welcome back to Live Rolling Commentary, friends. We got another good one for you today, but before we get into that, if you guys want to support the channel and get some new gear, check out X Marshall and use discount code TASHA12122 for 15% off. So check them out, cop some new gear, and the link will be listed in the description. Thank you! This round is with my training partner Sandro. He's a really strong guy, so I make my grips and I pull guard and I get ready to go. Sandro typically does a really good job of keeping his legs away from me, so it's very difficult for me to get into the legs and establish the guards that I like to play. So I have to really focus on managing distance to keep him from getting good grips for passing, while at the same time looking for my opportunity to shoot in. Sandro starts to control my sleeve. This is a very dangerous grip for me. However, I'm not thinking anything of it. So I go to try to attack the legs, he makes the grip again, and this time he grabs my pants as well. He does a really good job of lifting them up, and he nearly passes my guard. So I have to turn to turtle to stop him from getting the pass, and from here, it's not a good time. Sandro has a seatbelt and he's looking to get a hook in, and I'm looking to turn and face him and try and get my half guard. From here, I am able to turn in, face him, get my half guard, and now I have a pretty deep underhook. Now that I'm in my half guard, I'm feeling relatively comfortable. He is pressuring into me, and I'm trying to grab his outside foot to go for my favorite half guard sweep. I get on my two knees, and I'm trying to decide if I'm going to take him over or try and take his back. I see the opportunity to grab his knee, and I look to drive him over. I'm still worried about securing side control here because if he continues to turn, he does have the possibility of pulling me over, so I'm looking to walk closer to the head, secure head position, and try to get him flattened out. With his back on the mat here, I look to transition into knee on belly, but he's doing a really good job of keeping his elbows and knees together, and he uses his inside hand to push my knee down. If you guys see here, we're both fighting for the underhook. I originally had the underhook, but Sandro's starting to stiff arm me and looking to get inside. I'm trying to use my elbow and my head position to stop him from getting the underhook, and then in addition, I add a frame across the neck just so that he's a little bit uncomfortable and tries to abandon it. Seeing that he's getting the underhook deeper, I put my head in the middle and I use that as a wedge until I can bring my arm back under. From here, I'm on the hunt for a knee on belly spinning armbar, but Sandro initially does a really good job of stiff arming my hip, which makes it really difficult to both bring him on his side with balance and to start stepping across. I start making some adjustments, I bring my arm over the head to frame the face, and I start pulling the armpit up so that I can try to turn him on his side. As I start bringing him up, Sandro does a really good job here of scooting out and trying to get to turtle. I try to bring him back, but I'm unable to do so. Seeing that he's hooking my arm, I take that as an opportunity to sit back and try and go for my armbar position here. This is the same sort of position you end up when you're going for a Kimura from half guard, kind of a Choi bar entry, but my leg's a little bit stuck underneath him, so I need to scoot out just a little bit so that I can get a better angle to throw my leg over. I'm still trying to secure the arm because I'm kind of stuck under him. I don't have a lot of leverage to start working my Kimura or my armbar just yet, so I make my Kimura grip right here, and I just try to improve my position a little bit so I can start threatening a submission. From here, I'm able to put my foot all the way through, and I'm trying to turn him all the way over. I think it might have been better if I tried to hook my foot all the way to the other hip, but like I said, my bottom leg is still a little bit trapped. So now, seeing as I'm a little bit stuck, I'm waiting to see how he reacts to defend. He starts walking towards me for a little bit, which I think is going to give me the opportunity to hook my leg in a little bit deeper, so that's what I try and go for. And then I try to turn out to the other side to see if maybe that will be the better angle for the armbar. Seeing that it's putting a little bit more tension, he starts to walk away from me, and then I try and go for the Kimura finish instead. But he starts to defend by grabbing first my pants and then his own pants, and then, like I said, he's really strong, so it was really difficult for me to pull his arm all the way out. So instead I opt to roll through and try to finish the armbar in a classic style, and here's when I start getting really stacked. For a second it almost looks like I'm going to be able to finish it, but Sandro says, "No chance." He starts to stack me even more, and I'm completely folded up like a lawn chair right now. It's not the most comfortable position. And even worse, because my leg is under the armpit and not his head, I don't really have the greatest leverage to keep fighting from here. So I'm just stuck. I think he's stuck as well. We're just holding on and praying for the best. So I decided to try to roll through the other way to see if that'll do any better for me. At the very least, it might relieve a little bit of pressure from my back. Rest in peace L5 and L6 over here. As I roll through, I try to grab his pants to try and flip him all the way over because I feel like the only shot I have of finishing this armbar is if I'm able to get him on his back and finish it from the standard position. And we pretty much end the round here with me trying to get under him and flip him over. Overall, really fun round. Thank you so much, Sandro, for letting me film. Thank you to Coach Caitlin for filming. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying this content, because I'm enjoying making it. So thank you. I'll see you in the next one, and bye!